Okay, we're back with my klutzy cupid. I don't. This should be when my birthday, so happy birthday to me. So let's just get right into it. I was going. I think I may possibly um do a video of Nekopara today as well as for some cat love or some kitty love. So that's something else that everyone can look forward to. So let's just get right down to it. Uh, I'm sure. I'm sure the I'm sure the yogurt was just as delicious too. I just had finished my meal and brought my dishes to the sink when Uta arrived when Uta arrived downstairs fully dressed.
兄さん、何してたんですか？
Oh, hello, cute, so cute. One second. I think. I, one second. Okay, but just to make sure I didn't skip anything. I guess I guess she heard me going back upstairs earlier. I just went I just went to get my phone. I left it in my room.
そういうことだったんですね。
The Ulta looks cute though. I know I didn't normally pay much attention to it, but I suppose my footsteps must echo quite a bit. As long as my sister's is one second. As long as my sister's around, it yeah. As long as my sister's around, it looks like it's gonna be hard to hide the existence of that pesky roommate of mine. After all, I'm gonna get changed. As if switching places with Uta, I headed back to my room. Up to my room. Back up to my room. Yes. When I returned, Lovemere was smiling ear to ear.
いちごジャム入りヨーグルト、めちゃくちゃ美味しかったです。
I'm glad you liked it.
強いて言えば、甘酸っぱくて最高のいちごもいくつか入っている方が私好みではあるのですが。
Okay. You're pretty shameless, aren't you? Anyway, what are you gonna do now?
どうするとは？
It's the morning. Get the hell out. I gotta go to school for a bit.
ああ、学園
So
ですか。学園は恋愛の宝箱。いろいろな女の子たちを物色してきてくださいね。
and how are you gonna do that? Browse. Questionable choice of words there, Lovemere.
その間に私は今日一日ここでゆっくりと漫画を。
Yeah. I would love to take you with me so that way you don't be reading manga at my house. You're not laying on my bed all day reading.
つまりは床の上に座って読めと？
I don't want you at all, to be honest. I want you to get out of my house. Thank you. We agreed that you were only staying one night. Remember? Go on. Go and find somewhere else to sleep.
つむぐさんは厳しいですね。
I gave you a free night to sleep. Go on. Get.
でも私がここから出て行ったら困るんじゃないですか？
How?
恋人どころか好きな人もいないつむぐさんには恋天使のサポートが必須かと。
I don't think so. Get out. That's exactly why we exchange contact information, isn't it? If I need you, I'll give you a call.
そんなドライな関係嫌ですよ。
Well, that's what you're getting. Besides, I bet you're just saying that so you can keep reading my manga.
それも7割ほどありますが。
Oh, and speaking of manga, today I went to the library. It was about what a few hours ago. Anyway, or like yesterday. Anyway, um, I read it was smoking behind the convenience store or something like that. Um, I have to say, top tier manga. Um, if if you okay if you wanna have a nice good manga to read for about just sit back grab well I would say it's I'm sure it's probably on the internet. I would say read it. It's perfect. It's so good. Well, or if you're older than 18, top tier. That's the part where you're supposed to deny it 70%. Really?
兄さん、まだ準備できてないんですか？
Oh, Uta, too cute. Uta's voice floated up from downstairs.
お弁当、机の上に置いてますので、私、先に出ますね。
Okay. Okay. See you later. I shouted goodbye to my. I shouted goodbye as my sister left. That said, I better get going soon too. Can you at least step outside for a minute?
なんでですか？
I need to get changed into my uniform.
あ、なるほど。
Yeah. In the meantime, put the bowl in the sink for me. Kitchen's downstairs. Uta has gone now, so there shouldn't be no problems. I'll let you know once I'm done, so don't come in until I tell you.
わかりました。
Yeah, right. Uh, Lovemir picked up her bowl and left the room. I began changing. How come I don't believe she's gonna do something stupid? Unlike for girls, it was a relative simple process for guys to get changed. I mean, yeah. Excuse me. Um, as again for guys, it's easy as heck to get changed. Just take out our shirt, pants, boom, put new stuff on. What, what? A few minutes. Hell, maybe a few seconds. if maybe a few seconds. Um, but hey, I re- I only needed about 3 minutes. All right, you can come in now.
はーい。
Lovemir's voice came from a distance. What the heck? Her footsteps approached and the door opened. What's wrong? She's grinning for some reason. Weird. What were you doing?
誰かのお家にお泊まりするのって初めてだったんです。だからなんだか珍しくて、お家の中を一通り見てきました。
Okay.
お風呂、広くていいですね。ピカピカでお掃除も行き届いてて、とっても気持ちよさそうです。
Okay. Can't anyone's can't say anyone's complained can't say anyone's complimented my bathroom before. Thanks, I guess. Anyway, I'm heading out now.
はい、お気をつけて。お留守番は私に任せてください。
No, you out. What are you talking about? I only agreed to let you stay last night, and because I had no choice. You promised you would look for another place to stay today.
と言いつつ実は
Enough. We're leaving. I'll call you after work. Then you can tell me if you found a place.
その時、少しだけでいいですから、漫画読ませてくれますか？
No. Yeah, I don't mind lending you them, but you gotta find somewhere to stay first.
わかりました。約束ですよ、つむぐさん。それでは、行ってきます。
There you go. Alright, later. And she's gone. And she's gone. Lemon flew off into the sky. I wonder if she'll actually find a place. Unlikely. Mentioned something about my tub earlier. I guess angels uh, do take baths after all. Speaking of which, it she did smell pretty nice when she was hugging me this morning. What am I thinking about? I better get to school soon before I'll be late. I don't need to worry about yeah, I don't need to worry about her. She's an angel after all. I'm sure she'll manage. Terribly, terribly.
うん。つむぐさんは学園に向かいましたね。
Okay, love me. Oh, Emmy view. Okay. Uh, Oh, okay. Oh, oh. I watched Swiggy-san uh leave from a nearby rooftop.
しかし困りました。 玄関やつむぐさんの部屋の窓はもちろん、うたさんの部屋の窓までしっかりと閉じられています。透明化だけじゃなくて、漫画みたいに壁のすり抜け能力もあればいいのに。天使の力でいつでもどこでも侵入可能みたいな。
That said, my powers could currently only be used to help Smiggy find love anyway. But because of that, it might not be uh, that easy for me to find a place to stay. Still, I'm sure Smiggy would let me would let me sleep over again tonight if I begged him hard enough. Wow. I also I was also able to read his manga, so it's like killing so I'll be killing two birds with one stone. And frankly, it would make my job a lot easier to call it three birds.
それどころかそれを4兆にしてみせます。なので、これからつむぐさんを近くで観察させていただくとしましょう。
Goodness gracious, this girl.
恋天使として情報収集は大切なことですし、私も学園生活には興味がありますし。
Pulling out my god phone, I pressed the call button.
天使長様、恋天使としての責務を果たす上で一つお願いがあるんですけど。
You're not gonna get that favor. Or is she? Since I left school a little later than usual today, I decided to pick up the pace. Looks like I made it in time, thank goodness. The first bell rang. I arrived in class just before just before homeroom began.
おはよう、つむぐ。今日はギリギリだね。
Hello. Oh yeah, overslept a little. I obviously couldn't tell wait tell him, huh? Wait, this is a guy. No, no, no. Really? Oh no. This can't be. This can't be. No. A trap? Really? Come on. Oh, I I I find it hard to believe, but I can't be so sure. Anywho, I obviously couldn't tell him about Love Me, so I had no choice but to lie.
もしかして夜にやってたかりんちゃんの生配信見てたとか？
Wait, she was streaming?
その反応だと見逃したんだ。
It was true. This was all Love Me's fault too. Speaking of Karen Chan, uh, didn't the love note say something last night about her being closer than I might think, or something like that? I gaze around the room, but of course there's no one who resembled Karen Chan. Say, Melissa,
どうしたの？
you're not actually Karen Chan, are you?
何言ってるの？もしかして壊れた？
I feel like you have a talent for streaming though.
ふーん、そう言われると悪い気はしないな。それじゃあ真似してみようか？ハロハロー、ハロー WeTube！ イエーイ、みんなのかりんちゃんだよ。どう？似てた？やっ
Pretty close, I guess.
たー！今度かりんちゃんのコスしてなんかのイベントに出ようかな。いっそお店のイベントでやるのもいいかも。
What kind of business do you think we're running? The uniforms at our workplace are okay. I swear. Okay. 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 I, I'm not gonna. I want to question, but I'm not going to. The uniforms at our workplace fairy tale were cute enough already. Besides, we aren't some sort of theme restaurant, or nor were we a maid cafe. But hold up. It wouldn't look it wouldn't make much sense to hold some kind of cosplay event. The first bell rang for class. Well, the final bell rang for class. However, our teachers was still nowhere to be seen.
先生遅いね。
Yeah, seems like it. Uh, Incidentally, the first period was modern Japanese, though by none other than our classroom homeroom teacher, Miso Sensei. In other words, we would be jumping straight into the lesson after homeroom. As such, it was too much of a problem if she were a little late. But
お、先生来たみたい。
okay, so shortly before homeroom period was to end, the door the door to the homeroom clattered clattered open. It was hello, it was Minako Sensei. I'm gonna call her Neko Sensei. Yeah. All of our classmates who had been chatting away, us included, quickly scatter, and no, scatter, and return to our
ご
seats.
めんなさい。いろいろあって教室に来るのが遅れてしまいました。
She looks hot. She looks so hot.
でもその理由は皆さんにとっては朗報かもしれません。
Okay. Murmurs began to fill the classroom as everyone wondered what's going on.
なんと、このクラスに新しい仲間が増えることになりました。
Okay.
とても可愛い女の子がこのクラスに転校してくることになったんです。
Okay. The murmuring in the room began growing even louder. The boys in particular sounded excited at the prospect of a new student being a cute girl. Naturally, there were a few people with questions as well. The new school semester had only begun. No, only had just begun. After all, it was a rather unusual for there to be a transfer student at this time of the year. Don't tell me it's Karen Jen, or should I say the person behind her? For some reason, though, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. I was hoping I was wrong.
それでは、恋にエールさん、どうぞ。
Who? E- El Cormi. Her name doesn't sound very Japanese. It was a foreign name. If she was a foreign student, then I suppose it wasn't so it wasn't so unusual that she transferred halfway through the year. Perhaps it took a while to get her visa or to get through the immigration process or something like that. I would seen the mention I would have seen that mentioned on the news a few times before. Oh, it was then the girl entered the room. Okay, I take it back. Why are you just have to show up everywhere, don't you? Don't you? You just have to show up everywhere. While the boys in the classroom owed in astonishment, I could hardly believe my eyes. No, but wait. The same she had the same air. Mm. She had the same face, but no wings, nor the halo upon her head. Her clothes were different too. She was wearing a school uniform. What the heck is going on? As I stared, bewildered, the girl began writing her name on the blackboard.
間違えました。
Oh, flustered, the girl quickly erased what she just wrote. Love, Lov. She had clearly been she had clearly been writing letters love. Perhaps pretending nothing had happened, she started writing away on the blackboard again. This time she wrote her name properly. Koi Emmy. Breaking it down, Koi equals love. Me equals me. Okay, my. L equals L. Okay. Yeah, that settled it. Could she be could she be any less subject? What the heck is this girl thinking and transferring here? Was this her way of getting revenge for kicking me out of my house?
小泉さんは日本人のお父さんとリーベル王国という国のお母さんの間で生まれて、少し前までリーベル王国で暮らしていたそうです。
Huh? Why is she sounding like this is natural?
幼い頃は日本で暮らしていたということで、日本語も堪能です。皆さん、小泉さんと仲良くしてあげてくださいね。はじめまして、小泉エイルです。
Okay.
ふつつか者ですが、皆さんよろしくお願いします。
Okay. Yo, if this if this isn't any more of a one-sided debut that you can get. What the heck is this? Where the heck was this Kingdom of Liberia anyway? That's thank you. It sounded vaguely European. I don't recall there being such a country though. But no one seems to be questioning it, so I guess it really was there. Oh, there really was.
それでは小泉さん、とりあえず空いている右奥の席に座ってください。まだ新学期が始まったばかりとはいえ、勉強を含めてわからないことがあったら、周りのクラスメートに聞いてくださいね。
Thank goodness she's not sitting near me.
ありがとうございます。
She smiled, looking like the very picture of a beautiful schoolgirl. So, okay. I could hear the dreamy, uh, yeah, I could hear the dreamy sighs coming from all directions.
それでは早速、授業を始めましょうか。
But with that, class begun as it always did. That said, at the atmosphere in the classroom was definitely different from usual. It felt, it felt, yeah, it felt as if there was, uh, there was an air of restlessness hanging about the entire room. It was only natural that everyone seemed to be curious about Emir or Emmy Comey, or rather Lemire. Once our class was over for the rest of, once class was over for the yeah, once class was over, the rest of my classmates were sure to surround her and bombard her with questions. Mm, It happened all the time. While I was, while I had the chance, I shot Lovemere, aka Emmy, a quick message on Remy. Mm, it was a goddamn good time. Uh, It was no, it's a It's a damn good thing we exchanged contact information last night. What are you doing here? I pressed send. A moment later, I received a sticker of an angel cheeky, sticky, stick, a cheeky, a cheeky angel sticking her tongue out. How did you get? How did you even pull this off? I pressed send again.
今は授業中です。
Don't act like don't act like you're actually a student.
こうして隠れてメッセージをやり取りするのは楽しいですが、今は注目されてるみ。説明は後で休み時間にさせてください。
Okay, sure. Fat chance. Once break time came around, she would undoubtedly be swarmed by our classmates. I wouldn't be able to even talk to her. Mm. No matter how little common sense this angel had, she should have been able to see this coming if if she was a big manga fan as she claimed. I doubt it.
小泉さ
Lunchtime.
ん、日本語上手だね。
Yep.
ありがとうございます。漫画が好きなもので。
Yep. She's not. This is gonna end terribly.
すごく珍しい名前だよね。せっかくだし、エイルちゃんって呼んでもいい？
Okay, hold on. Let me. What? Hold on. 1 second. I'm sorry. No. I swear my phone. As predicted, Emmy was immediately surrounded by our classmates come break time. Excuse me. I wonder if she was able to answer all the questions, or if she would end up saying something that would blow our cover. But more importantly, when would I get the chance to talk to her?
さっきからずっと小泉さんの方見てるよね。気になるなら話しかけてみれば？
No, I.
つむちゃん、小泉さんに何か聞きたいことがあるなら、私が聞いてこようか？
Thank you. Oh, that's right. That's why a lovely, not a lovely best friend. Is it me? I haven't noticed her next to me. It's okay. Well, nah, that's okay. It's not like I'm in a hurry to ask her anything in particular. But the truth is, I wasn't itching to interrogate. Uh, uh, but in truth, I was itching to interrogate her. Reflectively, I looked toward Emmy. Yeah, you little shit. You caused this. This is your problem. This is your fault. Coincidentally, our eyes met. On top of that, she even waved at me, promoting the rest of our classmates to break into whispers.
なんか仲良さそうじゃん。
Now she's causing trouble.
そうだぞ。一体どういうことなんだ？
Oh no, her big mouth. She's about to say something stupid. She's about to blow everything. I can just feel it. Cause she's an idiot.
マソラちゃんやイスズちゃんたちだけじゃなくて、エールちゃんまでとか。お前！
Huh? Wait. What? What was that? Hold up. Okay. That was way too fast. I was like, the fuck? No, it's not like that. Okay. I just happened to run into Emmy last night, so
早速呼び捨て？
oh crap.
つむちゃん、いつの間にそんなに仲良くなったの？
We're not. It was just a slip of the tongue.
そうです。私とつむぐさんは無関係ですよ。わざわざそういうのが余計怪しいな。
Uh huh. Please don't make it worse. I think she is.
確かに。
No, it's just your imagination. Don't look at me like that, Izumi. All I did was give her a few directions yesterday. In order to escape the doubtful stares from of my classmates, I ended up lying about how I helped Emmy, about showing her around town after she explained that she only moved here and had gotten lost. Thankfully, most of the people seemed to be convinced by the story, and I was let off the hook. Thank goodness.
でもさ、よくよく考えたら、うちのクラスすごいよね。結構な美少女揃いっていうか。
Yep. Morris said pointedly, "Hello, she's she's look lovely." In the midst of the boisterous classroom, one girl sat apart from the rest, quietly studying by herself. Rika Shoujo. Ooh, I like her. Elegant and beautiful. Uh, she was a model student. Only only to be expected, of course, from the sitcom of the famous Soji conglomerate. In her first year, she was by far the student with the highest grades. For an exceptional average school like ours, she stood out like a rose among thorns, to say the least. Someone like her would fit much more. Someone like her would fit in much more at some sort of preppy all girls academy and instead. But as for why she attended our school, I heard it was that her health had been rather frail, and that she has been in and out of the hospital quite often until fairly recently. Okay, that right there sounds YouTube. That's YouTube behavior right there. That's VTuber behavior right there. That's what that is. Mostly, mostly, I think. As a result, she hadn't been able to dedicate herself to her studies, which led her to enroll here. However, given her family's intimate background, it was said that she had been moving on to some other prestige institutions, no, to a prestige institution once she graduated, and so even now she took her education very seriously. Mm. All of this was made. All of this made her somewhat hard to approach, but no one could deny that she was the very image of a beautiful young lady. I heard there were dozens of underclassmen and upperclassmen who tried making advances towards her. But as it turned out, all their efforts were in vain. Of course, an excuse and faulty, guilty or something. Mm. That may as well have been talking to a brick wall. No, they may as well have been talking to a brick wall.
あれあれ、今度は西条さんに見とれてるの？
I told you it's not like that. Besides, I couldn't even picture falling in love. I couldn't even picture her falling in love with someone. Matter of fact, uh, it hadn't even occurred to me to write her name in the love note last night.
つむちゃん、変わった？
What's wrong? How so?
だって、つむちゃんが女の子に興味を示すことなんて、今までなかったもん。
So, uh, it was true. For once, I was feeling oddly cautious, curious about them. Curious
そ
of
れっ
them.
てもしかして、僕が気になる人はいないのか聞いたせいだったりする？
Maybe. But the truth is, it was mostly Lovemir's fault. A 90-day time limit might seem like a long time, but it's really not. No, that's 3 months. 3 months, and if I don't find a serious relationship in that time, my stick will never be able to get hard again.
二人でそんな話してるんだ。まあね。
Oh gosh.
なんかずるい。じゃあ、いすずちゃんも恋バナする？いすずちゃんが気になってる人とか、好きな人とか、つむぐも気になるよね。
Yeah.
え？
Huh. Well, for what for better or for worse, the bell rang at that moment, signaling the start of the next period.
席戻らなきゃ。そうだね。またお話ししようね、つむちゃん。
See you sure. After saying this rather dubiously, Azumi returned to her seat. I guess I don't blame her. It's gotten a little awkward between us ever since I quit the club. Since we've been, since we had less in common to talk about. But at any rate, it didn't look like I'm going to have a chance to talk to her anytime soon. Yep. Gazing from the group, gazing at the group of people still gathered around Emmy's desk, reluctantly to leave as reluctant to leave, even as the bell rang, I heaved a sigh. Lunchtime arrived.
つむぐ、お昼にしよう。どこで食べる？
Chow time. Wow. I brought my own lunch today, so why don't we just sit here?
うたちゃんの手作り弁当だよね。すごいな。兄弟愛だね。
Yep. Oh, shut up. Making a bento isn't a big deal. You even made your own. Okay. As I took out my lunchbox, as I took the lunchbox out of my bag, my phone began to vibrate. I looked. I looked at the notification. It was a message from Emmy.
お話しするのが遅くなってごめんなさい。これから屋上で待ち合わせましょう。お弁当を持
Sure.
って集合です。
Oh, lovely. Didn't she say she was here to support me? She's been doing nothing but lead me around. Exasperated, I pick up my bento and stood up.
どうしたのつむぐ？
Sorry, I just remembered something I gotta do.
そうなの？残念。
Sorry, we'll eat together next time. Apologizing to Miss Masaru, I quickly left the classroom. As I exited into the hallway, I bumped into a couple familiar faces on the way to rooftop.
兄さ
Oh, hi, Uta.
ん。
Hello. Who are you? Hold up. Okay, this is Kumi. She was in a love note, I think, if I remember right. Was she? I think she was. It was Uta and Corso-san. So Kuta-san was my coworker at the restaurant. She was a rather shy person and rarely made eye contact. I like her. She seems weird. She seems like the weird girl. Hmm. We weren't able to communicate normally at work, though So at the very least, I don't think she disliked me.
兄さん、これからお昼ですか？
Yep. Uta smiled, looking at her handmade bento that I was carrying.
もしよかったら一緒に食べませんか？
I would love to. No, that's okay. I'm sure you two would rather enjoy your meal by yourselves.
いえ、佐久間先輩はうたちゃんのお兄さんですし、クルルのことは気にしないでください。
Kuni-san said timidly in a quiet voice. If I had the love note with me, it would probably tell me that socializing with my little sister and Komi and well, my little sister and Kohai was the right choice. But thanks, but I'm planning to eat my lunch on the roof anyway. So
屋上？一人でですか？
no, not exactly no.
それに、今日は風が強いです。屋上へ行く人はほとんどいないと思いますけど。もしかして、呼び出しですか？
No,
まさか告白とか？
no, 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 no. It's nothing like that. Okay. It's just we have a new transfer student who isn't familiar with the place, so she asked me to show her around. That's all. I showed her my phone to indicate said request when suddenly and I received a new notification. Oh great.
エイルって呼び捨てにしてるんですか？そもそも転校生ともう連絡先を交換してるって。
No, Ultra, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Really, it's not. It's not. Please believe your big brother.
先輩、隅に置けないですね。
Great. Look, I gotta run.
兄さん？
Okay, Kermin's you. Yay.
佐久間先輩の恋愛事情ですか？クルル、気になります。
Okay. Now she's interested. Arriving at the rooftop, I look around, but Lovemere didn't seem to have arrived yet. Fortunately, however, Uta was right. There was nobody else up here, so today, Lovemere and I should be able to talk freely. I hope. A minute has passed, then another. I was just wondering when she would show up. When?
お待たせしました、つむぐさん。
What are you doing flying, you idiot? Do, you're flying with the school uniform. Do you have any sense at all? Whoa. I I, I let out a surprised yelp. I hadn't even noticed Lovemere standing before me. What's more, she was in her wing form as well. What are you doing? We're at school, you idiot! Somebody's going to see you. Thank you. Yes.
慌てなくても大丈夫ですよ。透明化してますから。
Of course. Of course. That's just great. Now I look like some sort of maniac talking to myself on the roof. Why'd you come out from the sky anyway? Were you having trouble shaking everyone off?
はい。漫画の定番、屋上で待ち合わせに憧れて場所を指定したはいいものの、たどり着くまでにいろいろな方に話しかけられてしまって、こうなったら最短ルートで、と空を飛んできました。
You're way too reckless. Did this girl have any intentions of hiding her true identity at all? Whatever. I had other things I needed to ask her at the moment. Well, are you going to tell me what are you doing here? Why did you suddenly decide to transfer to my school?
もちろん近くでつむぐさんを見守るためですよ。その方が情報収集もしやすいですし、恋天使としていいアドバイスもしやすそうですから。
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Advice, huh?
何ですか？その人を疑うような視線は。
sweetheart, you giving advice is like me trying to freaking paint. It's so much of a struggle for me to paint anything good. In fact, that that you would question the result and even question the fact that I even painted in the first place.
天使長様に私がおそばにいれば絶対役に立つと熱弁した結果、ここに通うことを認めてもらえたんです。
Uh huh. And how did you? Please do tell the story of how you brazenly convinced the archangel that you are so helpful, and he actually believed it. No, 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 no. No, I'm willing to bet he just said yes. Here, go on, get the hell out of heaven. Don't come back.
つまり私は天使長様にも恋のサポーターとしての実力を認めてもらっているんです。
How stupid is this guy? This archangel fellow was being much too lenient on Lovemare. Yeah, if you ask me, she hadn't been useful in the slightest. Come to think of it, how did Lovemare get accepted into the school anyway? In the same class as me, no less. I suppose anything is possible for someone called the Archangel, though.
天使長様はとてもお優しい人なんですよ。
Uh, okay, hold on. Girl, you're putting it on hard now. You're talking way too much praise.
だからこうして一度はこの花学園の制服を着てみたいという私の夢も叶えてくださいました。
Hold on. So you had your own selfish reasons for enrolling here after all. There you go. Caught in the act. I was starting to get angry.
何ですか？怖い顔して近づいてこられても。
Give her a noogie. That teacher. Uh, I give her a her. I was gonna give her. Yes, yes. I was gonna give her a wicked noogie. Putting her in a headlock. I began grinding my knuckles into her temples. There we go.
痛いです。グリグリしないでください。
No, no, this is what you need. You need a good nugget to teach you a lesson. Are you planning on showing up for school every day from now on?
もちろんです。
You better.
ですが、つむぐさんの家から通っているってことにはなっていないので、ご心配なく。
That goes without saying. I take it you found a place to stay then, right? Releasing. I mean, I turned to face her again. Uh, uh, uh. Originally, she promised me she would look for a place to stay today, and yet here she is. Here she was.
実は、まだです。
Okay, no, okay. You can find a place to go to school, but you can't find a place to go. I mean, at this point, I might as well just keep her, quite frank. Why don't you take care of that? Why didn't you take care of that first?
またグリグリしないでくださいって。
Yeah, you need to suffer. Good grief, what am I gonna do with you?
まあまあ、そのうちなんとかなりますよ。
You'll think of something soon. I don't believe that. Listen here, you.
それよりお弁当を分けてください。お腹が空いちゃいました。
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. You say don't worry about looking for a place. Now you're trying to get food from me. I think you need another nookie. Hey, don't just touch other people's food without their permission. Where's your food? I thought this was supposed to be a lunch meeting. That's what our message, Remy's message had said earlier. After all,
そのままの意味ですよ。クラスの皆さんが学食に誘ってくださったので、ご一緒しようと思っていたのですが、
yes, and
お昼ご飯代を持っていないことに気づきまして、
Emmy chuckled sheepishly. So,
愛妻弁当ならぬ、曖昧弁当のご商売に預かろうかと。
wait, what'd you just say? You want me to share? Oh, what the hell? Uh, That okay? That's weird.
ここまで戻る？
Okay,
戻せたみたいです。
like hell you are. You got some nerve. You know what? Yeah, time to go on all hell on our ass. Having had nothing but yogurt this morning, I knew her stomach must be pretty empty, but still. If you're really that hungry, go ask that archangel of yours to do something about it.
いいじゃないですか。ちょっとくらい、半分くらい分けてくれても、天候以外で。
No, what's with that last thing? Uh, uh, that's the last thing I feel like celebrating.
ああ、彩り豊かな手作りのお弁当。つむぐさん、愛されてますね。
Yes, of course she does. Paying me no attention. Ula begins digging into my lunchbox. Okay, you need another noogie. As I watched, all I could do is deep a heavy sigh. You're really a piece of work. To think I would even I would have to think I would even have to deal with love mirror at school. Now, now as well. Lovely. What's going to happen to my school life? No, what's going to happen to my student life from now on? I shudder to even imagine. I'm shuddered even crazy. After school, Emmy and some of the girls in our class headed into town to hang out together. She's really living up the normie lifestyle, huh? Yep. I guess you could say she was a good person, and she was just good at socializing. I'm not. Either way, she just seemed to be making the most of her student life. I meanwhile only had my part-time job to look forward to.
そろそろ行こっか、つむぐ。
Yep, coming. Masara and I left the classroom together.
あ、先生。あら、こんにちは。二人とも帰るところ？今教室に小泉さんいるかしら？
She's already left.
早速友達ができたみたいですよ。クラスの女の子たちが学園の周りを案内するそうです。それならよかったわ。この時期に急な天候でしょ？今は私も手続きなんかで手一杯だから心配していたの。
Okay. Is it true that Emmy just transferred here from overseas?
何言ってるのつむぐ。確かに小泉さん、日本語うまいし漫画の話も詳しいみたいだけど。
Huh? I know it's a bit weird to ask, but still. She said something about the Archangel granting her permission to enroll in my school. Was she telling the truth?
それが私にもよくわからないの。
About what? Huh?
今朝、ホームルームが始まる前に校長先生に呼ばれて小泉さんを紹介されたのよ。今日から私のクラスへ転校してくるって。制服も教科書も一式揃っていたから、前々から決まっていたのだとは思うけれど。
Komi-san the no, Neko Sensei tilted her head in puzzlement.
でも、小泉さんが早速クラスに馴染めているならよかったわ。
I guess.
新学期も始まったばかりだし、私も担任として頑張るから楽しい一年にしましょうね。
I want to route her so badly. It seems Neko Sensei was less concerned about the mystery of the new transfer student than she was about the students having a good time at school. I always I would I always thought she was a cute homeroom teacher, but speaking to her in person like this was clear she was well liked. Seeing such a genuine smile would take when no, seeing such a genuine smile would make anyone's heart skip a beat. Yep.
峰越先生、クラスの様子を見に来ただけ？もしかして小泉さんに用事があったとか？
Okay. I think I'm gonna cut it here for today. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all for coming to watch. Um, excuse me. Um, check out today. Today. Um, I may I may do a Nekopara stream. I mean, I may do a Nekopara video later this afternoon. I'm not sure, but I think I may. But anywho, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all for coming to watch. I hope you all like it. Please check out the poll that I put yesterday or whatever. Um, I I want to see what do you all think about replacing Castella or or moving it to a different day, moving it to a different day. Um, but anywho, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. Or this, or maybe shortening. Um, okay, okay, or maybe this, or maybe changing Castella. Okay, maybe splitting Castella into maybe putting Castella on Sundays and and putting and putting um putting Necopara and Klutzy Cupid on the on maybe like Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Fridays. So that gives everyone something to look forward to. For now, anywho. But anywho, thank you all again for coming. I appreciate you all for coming to watch. Again, thank you for being so great. And your support keeps me going. And I think I think I fell in love with a trap because that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. But anyhow, again, thank you all for coming. Oh, and happy birthday to me, yippee. But anyhow, I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do today, to be honest. But anyhow, I don't know. But anyhow, again, thank you all for coming.